mal kurz.
Hm?
Ich höre mir nur draußen kurz den
Okay.
Ton an.
Okay.
Just make a small sound check and then we can start.
I'd like to share with you something very special just now happened to me.
Okay. Wow. Yes, please.
When we start,
Yes.
my audience can also
Okay.
can hear. Okay.
Okay. We just need a couple of more seconds to make a last sound check, everyone.
Okay.
Jacob, you let me know when you're ready.
Noch nicht. Der YouTube-Livestream hat es noch nicht gestartet. Aber ich habe den verbunden. Ah, da hat er dieses Delay, ne?
Ja.
खुदा के साथ दिए. God bless you, Hazur.
Bless you.
Okay. Bei mir hört sich's gut an. Und bei dir?
Stream läuft auch.
Ja, ich
Und höre ich
bin
auch auf TikTok, ja.
auf Facebook gewesen. Es hört sich alles gut an. Okay.
Yes. Atta, I shared this TikTok live also on your WhatsApp.
Thank you so much.
Okay, then we are ready to go.
Sure.
Before I start, I just went, this is my tea which was there. And when I went there, crystal blue hand came out. And
Out of the tea.
No, from when I went there, crystal blue hand came and took this tea and drink 2 and 3 times. And then I look at, this was our Heavenly Father.
Wow.
Wow.
He was drinking, 3 times he drank, and then he put there, and then say, my son, you can drink.
Wow.
It just happened. Such a world is ahead. I have laid so much foundation that my message, after I pass, God will go every night, every nation, and our teaching will be so spared that every night each nation will have thousand prophet will be born, and they will be new foundation for God world. So this is what just now happened. Yes, and not only this, when God took 3 times, every time blue light fell in this thing from God's shpukeh. So I thought maybe I share with you. The
Yes.
people who love God, they're delighted.
Amazing.
Exactly.
Oh.
So I'm ready.
Yes. So I want to again welcome all of you to our today's conversation with the Messiah, with our question and answer session. I want to thank all of you for joining in today. And especially I want to thank you, Zahé, for taking this time for us
Yes,
and
this
to
is my
answer
life.
all of the many questions.
That's my life, and that's my love.
Yes.
And if I have a 1 hour left, I still like to speak before I say goodbye to this person.
I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you.
So today we are live not only on Zoom, but we're also live on TikTok, we're live on YouTube, and I think we're also live on Facebook. So I will try my best to take note of any kind of questions which come in. But I would also like to ask our Prophet Atta to take note in case I miss something and to bring it in. Maybe to start off this conversation, I would like to touch on the subject of interplay between our spirit and our body. This seems like a topic which, since generations, has has been a subject of deep concern, not only in the religious world, but now also in this New Age movements and esoteric communities, and now I think more and more also in scientific communities. So I would like to understand a little bit more about how spirit comes into connection with our physical body.
By birth, you mean?
Yes, starting at birth, and but also later on. So in your red book, I think I remember that you said that this first at the moment of conception, that spirit comes into the body of the mother and starts forming this embryo.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
And maybe you can start explain a little bit more about this process, and then we can go from there.
Yes. Don't forget, this esoteric is mostly inspired by India.
Mhm.
In India came million Sufi who began this esoteric life. Yes. But only later got a misuse esoteric. They did not connect to vertical with God. They kept as a horizontal. So this esoteric is also getting downfall. Okay? Anything which you are not connecting with Creator, it has to have downfall. It can be Sufism, it can be religion, it can be anything. Yes, this first time I'm bringing you into the light. Okay, now we talk about spirit. Like I say, I have seen, I went billion dimension, and I have seen how my spirit was growing. Dimension to dimension, dimension to dimension. This process you can have when you fulfill the purpose of life on earth. So this memory come back to you. And when this memory, you are qualified to travel all this dimension where you have been living actually. Yes. Now let's talk about if God himself was interested to create body. That's a question. Yes. No, not at all. Long time, we was living an internal life. And there was no concept of external creation to create. So why became necessary? Because later, the process of growing, number one, was too slow. And number two, we was not growing the way we should grow and take a guidance. And Lucifer fall happened also because of this one day. Yes, we should not forget. Afterward, the third, God is a God of higher than love, and He's our real true parents. He saw about if He can speed up this process of growing, actually. And this was not possible in spiritual life, actually, because things is too slow in spiritual life. If you have a light, then you are faster, but things are slow in spiritual life. Like I discovered living 70, 80 years is like you're living million or even more in spiritual life. So later God create external life, not only for us, but all the beings which are. So life is countless planet. And now I am not a scientist. We should take care ourselves actually, yeah? Instead to I explain you billion books and explain you this angel go there, this spirit go there. When we don't have this growth, we should take care ourselves. So our spirit, angel and all creation spirit is older than the external creation. So far you got it. Okay. So this concept came from God, speed up spiritual for the spirit. But God is a fair and honest God. God has the architecture plan, but angel was working. So that's why it came out, we create this creation. So far you understand. So when life began with one cell, that's the old where this beginning took place. This cell, life began in water, dirty water. But then this water was blocking. Shall I continue?
Please go ahead, yes.
Okay. So in this case, every spirit is processed to come in external creation. We should take care of our human creation because our spiritual growth is not so far. So like which I explained in the book, first 3 months, while if the body is preparing, spirit can come in and out. Next 6 months, 3 months, need a permission. Last 3 months, this process cut off. And then our memory is gone actually. Because living in spiritual world, we also have done many crimes actually. We were the evil, we was many. So have to cut this memory. Now, when we are fulfilling the purpose of life on earth, and our growth is reaching, especially with God, then again our memory come back. And according to this memory, we can go back to observe our life, how we live in spiritual world. And after this, we go continue observation and experiences with our Creator. That's the process actually. So the body is only very short term is given us. Okay.
You also mentioned that life, from a scientific perspective, there was this evolution beginning with a single cell and then growing from there. Is there also a parallel evolution from the spirit side? So this first organisms which came to Earth, did they have a similar spirit, or
No.
how can we
No.
think about that?
God is talking about external creation about likewise. It's not a perfect because God knows the body is very short term. Okay. So here evolution took place. So long evolution took place with different animal or other thing or process, spirit was not sent it.
No spirit at all, or just not a human spirit?
Not spirit was not sent it.
Mhm.
But when body was ready, then this process began. Not even body was ready. Also when relative awareness came, then angel asked God, and then spirit process began. Now, eternal life is that something is with the light of God, which is eternal. There, God very clear have a concept how a different spirit looks in different creation. Okay, so there is you find numerous different spiritual being. It will surprise you, but God did it with awareness, not by accident, actually. Yes. So eternal life is that you're gonna be embarrassed how much God creation and how God created them. But this is a God, actually. Yes. So every dimension, first of all, you cannot cross other dimension if you don't have a light. Yes. So more you will grow, more you pass, then you will come to know who is real God and why he created countless numerous creation. Actually, this cannot be described by word or by. This has something to do with observation and experience. Yes. So scientific terms only function only on external creation. Let's say if Mr. Sandra is Shirok, he helping if operation physical body. In spiritual life, we don't have physical body, so his job is gone. What are you gonna do over there? He gonna get retirement money or what? Yes. So there are many purposes in human life which is functioning here, but have a zero value in spiritual life. That's why among of this purpose, you think Jesus is still carpenter? You think he building houses in paradise? Yeah. This occupation was only for short time to survive and fulfill the purpose of life, actually. But what fallen mankind do, they go in this purpose and take this purpose for whole life, actually. This is something wrong, actually. Did Muhammad is merchant in spiritual world and always making import-export? No. So these are mostly 99% purpose is only for short time. Yes. For example, you are giving advices in this professionally. Who will take your advices in spiritual life? Your job is 0 point. Yeah. Or I will take political advisor? No. So 99% this occupation has no more value. This is only for you to survive here, actually. Okay? But the only purpose you have that God sent you here, that you grow spiritually, and before your body said to you goodbye, actually. Yes? Or you make a children. So one one spirit, you leave behind. And when the prophet or Messiah, they leave children, this is the greatest gift for mankind on earth. You got it? Yeah, so that's the way it works, actually.
What happens at the moment of conception when the mother is having twins, for example?
Then two spirits coming.
Two spirits coming.
Yeah, but they are two different personalities. Yes.
Yes. Because when there's this there are these one-egged twins, they start off as a one cell from a mother and one cell from a father,
Doesn't matter.
and then they separate.
It doesn't matter. Let's say I have a two car. When I drive, I put my both leg one car and other leg other. No, it doesn't. In a spiritual life, you will meet my clone, for example, my clone, they look like, but the moment they will speak, you will identify this is not a Zahé. This is not a God heart. So beauties will change or ugliness will come more, but voice will remain original chips. Yes.
Yes. And then later on, I want to touch a little bit on the subject of our spiritual companions, since they are also here with us. And at numerous occasions, you have been talking about them. I would like to understand a little bit more their relationship to us. At what point do they come into the picture? You said our spirit comes at the moment of conception, and then there's this process. At what point do our spiritual companions come in, and how are they connected to us? What kind of are they somehow
Who connected with us?
our spiritual companions? Those three spirits which are working with us.
This is an angel job. They select
Okay.
which spirit gonna work with them according to their spiritual growth. Yeah. Now imagine with you, I cannot imagine, or with the cheese spirit is coming to work with you. 2,000 years cheese is waiting for Messiah. When Messiah came, then finally he was still not sure. Then finally they told him, Blue Wing, that it's time for you not to ignore. That's a God warning for you. And then he decided, yes. Because a high spirit have a freedom and choices, but normally they don't have freedom and choices. Yes. They are selected by angelical dimension, which three spirit gonna work with you. Yes. If you are growing faster speed, then this three spirit also change. Coming more spirit can be 6, can be 12, can be 100, can be with me working now countless spirit. You understand me? But the process began with three spirit. Yeah.
And how are they? I want to understand a little bit more this connection. Our spirit is very much attached to our physical body, right? And how is these three spirits connected to us? Do they only interact with our spirit, or do they also have a give and take with our physical body? How can we imagine this?
Three spirit which is coming, they know they lost their body. They know they came, and this is a chance to take it, or they go back more. Worse position. Our problem is we are not spiritual open. That's the biggest problem. So we don't see three spirit. They are there, but you are blind. You are blind. Yes. So first purpose is to grow in the light of God, so your spiritual blindness go away. That's the first thing. Then you can see, oh, these three spirits are here, and then they begin to communicate with you. I give you one example. Mama said the lowest spirit which is working with me, she is the lowest spirit, and she had a satanic nature. So low spirit has such a potential, yeah? And his people ask, oh, the low spirit is evil and also satanic and also working with you? He said, yes. And he said, but different is, she obedience me to now. She obedience. She don't make a rebellion against me. So in this case, I have a countless spirit working and they follow me. I'm not under their influence. That's a quality. You see that? And the highlight truth is front of you that the one who caused this fall, he also bowed before me, and now he want to go back from darkness into the light. I'm talking Luspa. You should also sometimes sit down alone and think that why Lucifer want to go back now? Because its time is over. And if you not keep spiritual blindness away, your time will be over, and then you find out life after death that you cause other spirit to go more down. So in this case, they also take you down. So you're carrying also their burden too. Yeah. Because you waste their time. So now you're going to be 7,000 or 14,000 or 21,000 when you're going to get chance, and you are coming to meet similar person the way you have a growth. And this person also going to waste your time. He will be also spiritual blind like you. Yes. Then you will cry out, oh, I'm going to go more down in the hell. Why he don't pay attention that we are working with him? So because you are not building your intensive relationship with God, so how your spiritual blindness going to go away? It is not a question to meet your three spirit first. It is more important to take your spiritual blindness away. So in seminar, we will talk about 40 growth stages after dream. How many? 40. 4 I spoke, but then we're going to begin more in details. I think the whole day going to take only these stages actually. Yes? So that's exactly the problem. Yeah. For example, let's say, talk about, you are taking my interview. Let's talk about you die now. I don't know how long you're going to wait before you get a chance. Now, the problem which is comes, how far you are spiritual open.
Not so much.
So when you're coming, similar spirit is with you. Yes. A man who has a physical body. How are you going to give attention that I'm here with you? That's a question. That's why it's very important that God's light touch on earth and kingdom of God must establish. So at least this old mankind, cruel mankind, should pass away and goodness should grow, then this problem will be over. You see that? Yeah.
At this point, maybe let's open it up to questions from our other audience. Let's see if we have some questions on YouTube. I don't see any questions.
Okay, Brother Julian, there was a question before we restart the live stream.
Okay. Yes.
And from USA was asking, one of the member, that when exactly the religious world will be over?
The member who join us all over the world, for them religious world is over. Or are you still hanging with religion? Let me ask you.
No.
For me, religious world is over. Because we are not longing for angel world. We want to be with God, actually. So more this one family world concept will grow. Religious world will disappear like a sunshine and snow disappeared. That's the way it's gonna disappear. So it's gonna take a slow process. It is no other than a lump, which I say like this, and it happened. No, the way this began, it took a long time for a highlight, so it's gonna take time to eliminate this. Now, most highlight book is Angel and Bad Luck of Mankind. They are all the fact has given. Yeah, I would advise everybody that how Angel is crying, what will take place now. So when this book you will read, that is 750 pages, then you will come to know. This will be two editions. So I'm revealing by the direct, the light of God I'm revealing. So this complication, I could not solve in one lecture. It took me 750 pages for the guidance of God and 19 being. And then they say, okay, now these things must given to mankind. We say angel und how you say in German? Eliten for mankind, suffering of mankind. Yes. Okay.
On TikTok, another question came in. It touches a little bit on this subject of who is deciding about our three spirit companions. She wants to have a little bit more understanding. Who is selecting who comes to work with us, who comes to join us in this life?
This world is not a God world. You are agree, everybody?
Yeah.
Because God say in my world, there is no bad luck, no accident, no sickness. Death has no dominion over mankind. So this is not a God world. So simple is actually. So this world is a hand of evil powers or angel making, stopping them. So who deciding that which spirit should be here? Yes, there are three companions. One is a fallen angel. One is angel. One is archangel. So the last spirit, which is coming, it is not bound by you. This is a high spirit. It only inspired you. If you don't take this inspiration, this spirit can go anytime back. Second spirit is like you. If you are blind, you will never discover that this spirit is working with you, because this spirit who is functioning with you have similar growth is also blind. Third spirit is rebellion. And which when this spirit does not get, because the third spirit want to have quick benefit. So then when she don't get, she take a rebellion. In this rebellion come many bad luck. Many things happen in your life which you become victim of alcohol, victim of drugs and many things actually. Yes. So there's the angel. Now let's talk about when the kingdom of God established and this evil world pass away. Angel has no power to send spirit. Then each spirit of different dimension, they will, when they come, we will come to know because our spiritual senses are open. So we will decide with this spirit that yes, you can work with us. But then not going to be three spirits, this can be 3,000, 300,000, 3 million spirit. Yes, because spiritual growth will be not a blind, actually. This will be God saying that my son and daughter will live. So when God's son and daughter will be, their spiritual growth will be highlighted, actually. But right now, there is a fallen angel, then our angel, and then our big angel. These three deciding that spirit with light who inspired you is deciding by archangel, the middle angel, and the third spirit deciding by fallen and evil side. That's the process. Okay.
Yes. Thank you for explaining. So if I understand correctly, then still, even if we're not spiritually open, those companions, especially the lower one, can still influence us in a bad way and completely derail our spiritual growth, right?
Of course. You saw that what happened when one woman come in your life
Yeah.
and people get alcoholic.
Yeah.
They cannot handle. Or people thinking I'm right path and taking drugs and thinking I'm spiritually, I'm esoteric. This is all our fallen can dominate you very easily. Yes.
Yes. So
It's taking daily places.
yeah. So
Yes.
the way they
This prophet Athar, but he living in this world. He has to face this suffering, this problem, and could be maybe he's sleepless night actually. So because he's in this fallen world, yes, that's why the foundation which we are laying, that prophet can grow smoothly and without any suffering and pain. Yeah.
So these spirits, they not only give us inspiration, but also thoughts and maybe some desires, or how they
are depending on you.
Hmm?
Low spirit don't give you any inspiration. You must understand.
Mhm.
Low spirit depending your help. You have to help low spirit. A spirit which was like you, it depending on you. It cannot help you.
Mhm.
You must realize this thing. High spirit, when mostly try to give you right inspiration by conscious state. You know conscience? Universal conscience, Gibbon state. Mostly people don't take this. So this inspiration goes away too.
Mhm.
In this case, high spirit, which has a high light, is also handicapped. You see that? For example, we saw 50 people was in seminar, and I said, cheese is king. All was blind. No one saw. Only one saw. Yes, this was our Simon.
Yeah.
And he said, he put his hand on his shoulder. So why 49 was blind? Or 40 was blind? That's a question. Otherwise, they talk, I'm blue light, I saw golden light, I saw this light, I saw this light, but why they was blind? Yes. Seeing the light, it inspiring you to become, and this light become part of you. It does not mean that you have reached your destination. That's a very clear, very painful truth. But we don't realize this. Yes. In the past, I can tell many saw golden light, blue light. Even, I don't want to mention, but many women, many men. But then they, struggling mission, they left mission. So what happened? What they saw? Nothing. This was one inviting you. You could be there. This could be your destination. Yeah. But by no means that you are the owner for this light, actually. You are owner for this light when God give you, and this light remain inside of your spirit, actually. Then is a gift. Honor you or not, but it is a gift. Yeah. They are depending on you, Chef. I have to tell. They are not guiding you. Only once, I don't know from where people came to know that they're guiding us. They know Spirit guiding us. And if you don't have a state of high consciousness, even the inspiration of high Spirit also is not functioning with you. If you don't have this high consciousness state, also high Spirit become handicapped and finally leave you. Yeah. So mostly 99%, people have a low conscience. So mostly high Spirit goes away and left two behind, which try to pull you more, worse. And then this is a worse story in spiritual world. You understand me? And she is telling in the Bible direct that one spirit, she was researching. She found, and then she brought 7 spirit more and said, let's go. There is really evil people. This is good enough. We all can work with him. And then she said, his situation became more worse. Okay.
So you're saying that what happens with you grow very, very far in your spiritual growth. Many good spirits come to work with you. The same can also happen in the other direction, that if you very bad person, then also many more bad spirits can come.
I did not grow like one day I wake up and I grow, okay?
Yes, that's clear.
I think this you realize. Yes. I took many cross. I have many challenges. It was many struggles. I have paid prices all my life before I got this spiritual gift. You know? So people say, well, God came and here. No, that's not true. Yes. I have my own spiritual struggle, my own spiritual crosses. Don't forget, 60 years my life is footprint and telling what I went through. So, but when I came stable in my life, still God say, this is not enough. There was a 4 decades behind me before I came, and God says, still you have to wait for me. So it means I was not this point where God could give me and open his heart. Yeah. This you people forget it. Yeah. So today where I am, my all journey highlight point is. Yeah, and this did not happen one day. I could go. There was a 12,000 qualification people. They went back to old world. It could happen with me too. Yes. You go whole class. Mostly the people get failed. Some get merely pass. Some get second. Only few get first note. So among of this struggle was, they did not choose me only, they choose 12,000 qualification potentially. Among of this, in the end, finally, God said, I want to choose him. Yes. That's the way it began. And then still no guarantee. God said 2,000 years ago, among of many potential, I choose Jesus. If this function, this work out, we should be very realistic. Even God say, I choose. He is my son. If this work out, heaven was jubiling and saying, oh, now kingdom of God is coming like this. Actually, follower of Jesus 12 was saying, nothing can happen. Jesus is a begotten son of God. Now everything will become true. What happened?
The cross happened.
Not only cross happened.
Yeah, many other things.
Did Jesus follow the will of God?
Not
That's
all
my
the way.
question. No. Then later cross happened. Why first cross happened? You're talking about cross? No. Cross came later when Jesus disobedience the will of God and did not reveal what God wanted to reveal. Then cross was waiting for Jesus, actually. Yes. For me also, many cross came, but I hold God hand. I don't want to leave God hand. In this case, all cross could not bring me at this point where evil could have me. Actually. Do you understand me? In the end, what he was saying, oh Father, you left me too? No, God did not left him. He left God. You hearing this 2,000 years ago, nobody understood this point. Yes? Oh, his body was weak. That's why he said no. God was there. He left God. And how he left God? He lived 80 years, but this life has no meaning actually. Yes? So this is the way you should see actually. Yes. For example, let's say our member, they struggle, they come back. Then they struggle, then they come back. Every time they struggle, they push back. You know how many spirits dominate them? Evil? Did you ever thought that? This journey become 100,000 times more difficult. Only one time when they left mission. Here I saw they comes and go, comes and go, comes and go. So how much impossible difficult they are making for their life. Yes. Then every time you take a wrong journey and then think, oh, no problem. I can go now right train. First you have to come back the wrong journey which you have taken it. And then you have to start again. And how much life we have on earth? That's right.
Only very, very short amount.
Yeah.
Since we have been talking about Jesus.
Other prophet. Yes, prophet.
Sorry, Brother Julian.
Yes,
Sorry.
please.
You carry on question. These two questions are on YouTube. If you want to address to Messiah, maybe I
Yes,
can.
we have one question coming in, and one member on YouTube is asking if there is a mission center in Germany where people can come and visit.
Yes. We have here, say, our own seminar center, which we are giving seminar 2 days, or we have our one member, Elizabeth, she has a place where we give seminar. So we can say we have at least 2 seminar places where they not only this is a visit, he should come for seminar because this is not pilgrimage to come and visit. Yeah, he has the opportunity. Tell when we have a next seminar? March?
I think so.
Yeah, but then tell him, no?
I have to look it up.
You give information. Sandra, when we have a seminar in March?
Next seminar is coming up on March 8th and March 9th.
then give him information, this person.
Yes. You can also reach out to us in all of our YouTube videos. You find contact information in the description.
Yeah, it's possible.
And the same member is asking another question about the future of religions in 20 years. What will it look like?
A year later, we are right now 2024. 20 years later, I explain first a revolution will be take place about conscience. People will get tired from politics people, tired from religious people. What they say and what they do is a contradiction. For example, right now, I'm talking about God and this Muslim showing this porno movies, yes? And next time I will make sure here that nothing come out, yes? I don't want to repeat again this mistake, exactly, yes? So the state of conscious revolution, everything people will say about politics, about religious, that they have double faces. So already the religion is going to have a downfall. 2060, that mankind will research if there is a realistic possible to meet God, or this is only one doctrine, like a Darwin or other were saying that religion are drugs, opium. So this question will rise. There, our teaching will help mankind to meet God. This is going to begin 2060 to 2080. There, more religion will disappear, more people will come. Like you saw our Prophet Moses. He asked who you are. They say, we are future generation. Wow. So this will be future generation who are not under the dominion of religion. They was loving so much God that they have everybody, student, every mankind, they have behind this, not this plastic, this placard, they have when you give to gift to emperor. Very amazing. Yes. So this 2060, 2080, we can say a new era for our teaching. After 2080, question will be for democracy, if they can complete their journey or they need more help. Yes. And then they will come to know that there is a Messiah was, we did not recognize the value, but mankind meeting living God. So the democracy is going to be colored in the love of God. So natural, I must say, 21st century will begin with God. Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving us this vision into the future.
Yeah.
One more question is coming in, and is about our status of Germany as a chosen country. What exactly is the meaning of this when you say Germany is the chosen country?
Germany is not only chosen country, okay? Someplace God has to begin. Like American going on the moon, they need a basis. But moon is everywhere. Okay? So God wanted to begin someplace. And among of European nations, the most evil nation, which God found Germany, who destroy mankind. So 2000 years ago, who destroyed Christianity and destroyed the mission of Jesus? Please tell me, who?
Jesus, the mission of God.
Huh?
Soul.
No,
Paul.
Paul, yes, you're right, Paul.
Sandra, right. He was the most evil. and then he became Paul. So most evil country, they work full speed with the evil side. And now chosen Germany mean that they will work when they will realize on God's side. Yes. But Germany is, in this term, is only basic foundation. But if you want to know, all Europe is Messianic nations. All Europe is chosen nation. Okay? It also can be take place that in future one European nation responds me. Let's say maybe Poland responds me and say, you're most welcome here. Then whole German blessing, Sanda will go to Poland. And you're gonna be empty hand, you can wash your hand. Yes? And this can take place because I'm hearing from Blue Pink. Whoever European nation will respond, God providence will change over there. So don't live in this dream world, we are chosen, we are chosen. No, you are chosen because you are the most evil nation, German. So you have to pay prices. That's why you are chosen, okay? And other was not so south like you. So anything can happen. I can tell you one thing, like our Polish member, if they found 20 family like these people, God providence, like already she is saying, if this one family find, I will work in the Poland. You see? So any nation who responds, it can move the providence of God. Then what is the future of Germany? You will go more down. Finito della musica, basanta della festa. Yeah. So be aware, my friend. This time I have to come out and tell that why you chosen. You have to pay prices back, actually. Yes. And hope of God is the way you went full speed to help evil. When you consciously gonna grow, you're gonna help full speed with Messiah. That's the hope. But in this hope is not 100%. God was also choosing Israelites. Yes or no? Israel was a nation.
Yes.
Special nation. But this nation did not respond to Messiah. They are still waiting that Elias should come back and then providence pass in Barbarian nation and this nation. So don't live in this dream, actually. We are chosen. No, no, you're not chosen. There is one point where God began. If there would be if there would be most evil nation, maybe God choose from there. But God did not found, God found you are the only one German who make a destruction for mankind. Yes. So we come from Saul to Paul. This would be good for you. And I'm telling you, when God find Poland or any place else, providence will move. God will say, you have to move. What I will say, no, I love the chosen nation. God was saying, I choose Germany, but God did not say, I choose German people. You see this? So I'm getting now more response from the new generation on Facebook and many places, and they are calling me, asking me critical question, new generation. But this new generation also don't want to live under the circumstances of religion. Yeah. So it's changing. Yes.
And already here on TikTok, we have many people from Poland actually who came in on Guido's TikTok live streams, and they're very interested and they're very active also.
Mhm.
And they're wonderful people. And I'm very happy to make all those acquaintances and to meet
Yes.
those wonderful people.
I don't love Germany because I get chicken here every for food. Food is not a question. Yes. Wherever I will find God lover, there I will be. I will ask my member who want to go with me, and I'm pretty sure there's many members who are love to go with me. Yeah, then we will spend our most time there, actually. So you can say whole Europe is Messianic. And where fruit come, we will come to. And for your information, if another nation responds, Far East or someplace, God providence gonna move there. I already prophesied God light left United States. 2040, half was in the jail and other half was visiting them and was giving them hope. When you come out, we go inside. So why? Behind the curtain, God light left United States. Was there enough time to give him? And this can be happen to choose a nation. Yes. It's a very dangerous. They are ignoring God's providence. They will wake up and they will say, oh, Messiah was to here. We were the chosen nation. You were chosen nation. You got it?
Yes.
You was. Your blessing has given now somebody else. Okay.
Mm.
I think you understood.
Yes.
I hope.
Prophet Atta, do we have any other questions?
No, but so far we have all questions received. Yeah.
Salavana, you have questions? Oh, you can ask. Otherwise, we move content.
No questions?
Next Thursday, if
Okay. Yes, I have a question.
Wait. Next Thursday, if everything is not secure, I will not give Thursday English lecture.
Yeah, I will make sure.
You make sure you secure everything, otherwise not.
Yeah.
Because you people was promising with me. Yeah. Hacker is not so interested that they have to hack only here, actually. Yeah. When you stop this process, then finish it. Or they have to see later. They can give us question, but anything else, no. Yeah, please, Salman. Yes.
It's always, yes, okay. You can hear me. I have in der göttlichen Botschaft, God said, when he was creating the eternity, that everything is going to the better side. Can you say something more to the qualities of eternity?
Can you repeat somebody, Sandra, or which point is this?
Silvana, kannst du es nochmal auf Deutsch sagen? Ich
Ja,
kann es
genau.
übersetzen.
Okay. Also in der göttlichen Botschaft spricht Gott davon, als er die Ewigkeit erschaffen hat, hat sich alles hin zur Vollkommenheit entwickelt. Und ich habe dann gedacht, dass die Vollkommenheit vermutlich, dass die Ewigkeit was mit dem Sinn zu tun hat. Aber die Frage ist, welche Qualitäten hat die Ewigkeit, dass sich alles hin besser zur Vollkommenheit entwickelt hat?
Okay.
She is asking when in the divine message is standing that God said, when I started to create the eternity, everything moved to its perfection.
This word move making something different. You see that? It was moving to direction of perfection.
Mhm.
You forget the word move. You take the move out, You are confused actually.
Mhm.
Yes?
Mhm.
So God saying movement began.
Mhm.
It was not a one day. It was
Mhm.
not a million year. This
Mhm.
was not a billion year.
Mhm. Mhm.
This was the process.
Mhm.
But here God talking about creation, not about creator being.
Oh.
Yeah. You have to make a very quality different actually. Yes. God creating creation, eternity, being came later. How can God send you to live in the air or what? Huh? No, he has to prepare the environment first. So everything move. Mean how long is move? Nobody knows this time. So then we come to know very clear movement mean time cannot reach this process. You see, that's why when you pray, you ask God help. Otherwise, you jumping for move and then you coming to the sentence, everything was coming perfect. Actually. Yeah, this later came 21st century came God's son and daughter. They make it translation or give expression. You know, Sandra or the Prophet, how many books they write? They write down billion books.
Billions of millions.
Only about this prayer. Yes. And each book was, among of this book was always, people got thousand Nobel Prize actually. You understand me? So it is only one prayer. Yes. And when, and I was very much spiritual world mystics. So, but I tell you one story here. My spiritual father, Sufis, I was sharing my observation, my experience. And my spiritual father was dancing. And he was so much dancing, he fell even. Yes? And he got a hit here, but he didn't care about blood. He's still dancing. When I saw such a mystic dancing, you know what came in my heart? Oh, the observation and the experience which I have, my spiritual father don't have. Yeah, that's why he's getting crazy. When I did like this, he stopped his dancing, he opened his eyes. He stopped his dancing, he opened his eyes. He said, the thought which came now, this was not a good thought. And he sit down, he clean his blood, he sit down, he drink his tea. He said, you see that? So if we come to one point and we say, wow, I'm so special. I'm God heart. Yeah. Moses was saying in his time, Prophet Moses, nobody knows this knowledge, but I know. And then 20 angels sent another strange man, Khizr, and asked Moses, go and learn from this Khizr. He was very much got a blackout, knockout. I have to learn. Yes, you have to learn. Yeah. That's why I am always open. And when somebody comes in my life, like I introduced Prophet Atta, I will introduce him too. I will say, yeah, I'd never hide. I came to know without knowing Sandra. They say he's your spiritual son. Did I hide myself? Did I hide? Oh, this is not good. I told very clear. That's the growing process. That I should always, until last breathe, ready to grow. Yeah. Okay. You got your answer.
Yes.
If you take movement, move, then answer is there. Yeah. Timing, nobody knows. Because also light was not created. Yes. Prophet Azhar.
Okay. One question is still coming in from TikTok, and she would like to know if this time when God will come as a visible God to earth, is this a fixed timing, or does it depend on anything?
No, God is already visible. There is no fixed time. When age of 12, when I was saying, God, where you are, yes, when I dedicated my loyalty, and I say to God, I will not follow religion, not follow anybody or spiritual guidance. If you hold my hand, God came in this moment visible. And I say, wow, God is visible. God say, I'm always visible. You are the one who live in the ignorance. So there is no fixed time. See doch our many thousand members, God is coming to them and communicating with them. God is always present. He is visible. We are invisible to God. Let's say this way. So when this circle will grow, society, nation, suddenly nation will say, God was with us. He visited us. That means their ignorance, their agony was gone and God was present. God is always present. Who is invisible? Who? God or we? I'm asking you a question. We are invisible because we are living in our blindness. Yes? That's why we are invisible from God. I can give you one example. When Adam was together in harmony, in unity with God, early morning in Garden Eden, God was walking. What is the Garden of Eden? Heart of Adam. But when he turned back, make his own decision, God was calling, oh Adam, where you are. God know all creation. He don't know where Adam is hiding. God know where his body was, but his spiritual relationship was cut off. Okay. Lucifer have a living relationship. When he make a wrong decision, his spiritual relationship cut down. Slowly his light was taken away. And today he's a spiritual blind. He don't know. That's why we are invisible. There's no fixed times for God. You will see one day society, one day nation will say, God is coming to us more than other nation. That means this nation open their heart and they welcome God. God has no fixed time. God can be any time with you. If you promise your loyalty, your love, I want to live with your will. God guide me. Messiah is here. God can be visible tomorrow with you. Today with you. Okay.
Yes. Thank you for explaining. Okay, so far I don't see any other question. So, Prophet Atta, if you don't have any other questions, then I would say let's finish up at this point.
Yes.
And I want to thank all of you for joining in.
I have to go long way. Indian session too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for taking this time, Messiah.
Please.
Thank you so much.
I invite all of you to join in next week at 6 p.m. on Thursday. And the technical issues will be solved by them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
God bless all of you.
But that's a evil from religion. No? I'm talking about God. And look what Muslims are doing. They're showing that's the worst evil thing. If that's the religion, it's time they should disappear from the God. Okay.